Miller and Luke Mack are my guests, and they are with Maximalist Style, a fabulous website. And wait till you see the furniture they have designed. Thanks for joining me, gentlemen.
Hey, thanks, Ellen.
Thank you.
So let's talk about, first of all, Maximalist Style. What is that, and where's the name from?
Well, it kind of is a reaction to kind of the graying of America and the paring down, the minimalizing of interior design, a return to color, to kind of loud and bold, and
quality too.
Quality and a feeling of history, you know.
So in that vein, you have taken a piece of furniture and you have made it fabulous. Talk about this piece of furniture.
Well, we were lucky enough to partner up with Conarte America, and they carry a line called Genus, handmade in Italy. So a gentleman named Germano in Italy hand-built this piece for us. We chose the color specifically. We chose the hardware. We changed everything around. We were inspired with the red coral, you know, the Italian nod, the kind of the sunburst design. So we played around with a lot of different elements, and we also removed some of the elements from the piece to just give it a
and it's also, maximalism is also about the quality of the furniture. It's less of a throwaway sort of thing. It's all handmade, handmade ormolu, hand painted, hand gilded.
Right.
It's all about it's about quality too.
It's all dovetailed. It's French cherry and white oak, inside and out. When you open it, we've had as an homage to the Italian end papers you find in a beautiful leather-bound book. Local artist here in North Carolina, Jill Seal, did this wonderful Italian marbleizing. So they've just been fantastic to work with, both Conarte and local artisans. This is. All of their hardware that they use is it's like a centuries-old Foundry that does this very heavyweight, very nice. So we typically this would go down here, but we thought we'll leave it off. We did more of a brush gold. All of their pieces are customizable, so you don't have to. We wanted other designers to think outside the box, and so we chose a color that they've never done before. Did our own spin, and they let us go with it. So it was.
Love it. Well, let me ask you a question about not only maximalists, but for consumers. What do you think a consumer can do to have a maximalist look, but not go over the top in their home?
I think it's just about collecting things that you love and not being afraid to have more in your space rather than less, and just turning it up a notch. And it's about luxury, and it's about.
We have clients back in Chicago that we do interior design for that we would term modern maximalists, and it's a much more pared down, sleek, contemporary look, but it's still maximalist in the color and the quality and just kind of the placement of things, and it's just an appreciation also.
Well, it's an 18th century piece without looking like the 18th century.
Right.
I mean, it's definitely for the new millennium.
Right.
And where do you think a consumer should start when they think they like modern, but in fact what they might like is just to keep adding little touches and making their home a little more maximalist, a little more glam?
I would start with wild fabrics, wallpapers, wall coverings. That's a great way to bring maximalism into your home. If you love a crazy wallpaper, go with it, or a colorful fabric.
We take a lot of
Kurt's coat. If you love this, have pillows made out of it.
We take a lot of inspiration from the way that our clients dress. If you see if our client is constantly wearing blue or leopard print, I mean that's a good indication they might like it. Yeah. Some throw pillows around the walls of their. We have a husband and wife couple. We wanted to do pink walls for them, and the husband's like, love it. He's fantastic.
And it's very modern space. But with the things they love,
and also pieces of furniture that are really, really well made. Whether it's American-made furniture, which I worked in, or Italian handmade furniture, don't purge everything that Grandma has left you. Think about changing it, changing the
hardware,
changing the color of it.
That's a good place to start.
Incorporating it,
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think? I know it's not about trends, but where do you see styles going now?
I think we're returning to more of a maximalist look. Some more color, more objects in the room, and more of everything.
A curated look.
I think people are
carefully curated look.
And I think people are getting sick of something that's too spare.
Right. People are a little over things that are so sparse. And our personal home is Asian, French, English, antiques, new things. inexpensive with really good things. You know, it's a mix. It's what your eye lands on something of beauty everywhere you look, you know, ideally.